Hello everyone and welcome back to Leisure Suit Larry in the land of the lounge lizards. We are back in Lefty's bar. Well, we're still in Lefty's bar and we're going to have a look at this weird door. Look, door. The peephole is locked from the inside. Well, that kind of piques my curiosity, so let's do it like this. Knock. Yeah. Knock door. You rap loudly on the... what? A Norgahide door? You wonder how many Norgas had to give their all just to decorate this leasehole. I don't even know what a Norgas is. Well... yeah, what's the password? Scott me up. Be me. Wait. Be me. Scram, dog breath. Okay, that was not the right code. Well, I'll have to go back to... oh my god, Larry, you're so freaking slow. There, we go by fast, and hopefully I'll get over here. I'll have to read a little bit more on the door then. Hello, drunkard. Ba-da-bum. Da-da-da-da. So let's try again. It wasn't that one. Examine graffiti. Yeah. So examine graffiti. Well, god damn it. Examine graffiti. I can't spell today. Ah! Graffiti. You see many messages. One is, attention arcade game players, please don't eat the urinal cakes. You see many messages. It takes leather balls to play rugby. Yes, it sure does. The password is Ken sent me. Aha! There we go. Scott me up, be me is for later on, actually. I just remembered it, but I didn't remember that it was for this part. I thought it was for this part of the game, but I've forgotten. Da-da-da-dum. So we have a new Joycey person over here. Knock door. The thing is that I got really into playing these games now because I've been watching the Game Grumps play the Leisure Suit Larry games. They played they played the 6th, I think it was, and they played the first one, the VGA version. But that just spurred me to do this one just for fun. Yeah, what's the password? So Ken sent me. Come on in. There we go. Here's the guy. Look at him. That's one big guy. Is that Fat Alfred? Look, man. He's no rocket scientist. Well, I'm sure as heck... well, I'm sure that you aren't either, Larry. Talk to man. You want to go upstairs? He says with a scholarly voice. You gotta pay the price. $100 cash up front, no refunds. He certainly has a pleasing manner about him. Sure, this fatso really knows how to get paid. $100? Holy hell. I hope it's worth it, but I need to divert him because I don't really have that much money. His screen is blank. Much like the pimp's mind. He's a pimp. He wants $100 to use his services, and that's a lot of money. Let's see now. What was I thinking? Look, wallet. How much money do I have? I have 91 left. So even if I hadn't used anything, I still would have been able to afford paying this guy to go upstairs. So use remotes. Use remotes. You click the power switch on the remote control. And look at that. Look TV. Oh, John. Oh my god. Another boring soap opera. Your mouth tastes like the inside of a motorman's glove. Ah, that's a fine little hint that you need to use your breath spray that you have. The pimp seems vaguely interested, but not enough to leave his post by the stairs. Well, use spray. Psst, psst. Look at that. It's a mouth spray. Ah. Use remote. Can we change channel? Evidently, the remote control's off button is broken. Change channel. Clicked the channel selector on the remote control. I'm Al Fartles, and this is my partner, Fair Dames. We just want to tell you how much we appreciate your support. And someone sitting next to me, giggling. Another boring commercial. The pimp seems vaguely interested, but not enough to leave his post by the stairs. Change channel. Okay. And now, Aloha Productions is proud to present The Revenge of the Software Developers in full color and stereo sound. Another boring musical comedy. The pimp seems vaguely interested, blah blah. Change channel. How many channels do I have to change? While Jim is fighting for his life with the raging female rhinoceros in heat, I'll slip into my tent with a native girl and this pitcher of Mai Tais. Another boring documentary. Okay, what now? It's a beautiful day in the neighbor... No, anything but that. Change channel. Live from Malaga, California, it's the Cable Sports Network presentation of the Miniature Female Mud Wrestlers 500-kilometer cross-country nude bicycle race. Oh my god, that was a long one. Another boring cable sports show. He still doesn't want to look at it? The hell kind of interesting things... What does he like? Sorry. Oh, I just need a little short drink here because my throat is getting parched. And next, Masterpiece Theatre presents a special 3D broadcast of Norgahide Goddesses of Oakhurst. Another boring educational show. Yeah. How many channels do I have to go through? Oh, baby. Yeah. I love it when you do that. Ooh, that hurts so good. Pull it out a little deeper. I will like that one. Hey, dork. You got toilet paper stuck to your shoe. You nonchalantly scrape it off. It appears you finally reached the pimp's cultural level. I wonder... Look, TV. What the hell did we show him? Get your mind back on the game. Okay, I guess it was porn. Well, whatever. He got out of the way. I'm happy about that. So much fun walking diagonally up a stair. Well, look at that. We found a woman. That's a prostitute. Look, woman. Holy fuck, she's a mess. Don't look. Unlook. She certainly seems to enjoy that gum. Yep, she sure does. I can, technically speaking, have sex with her straight away, which is something I will not do because I need to have a condom, otherwise I'll die later on. Another sneaky trick from Sierra. I freaking hate that part. You can just look at my playthrough of Gold Rush for an example, because I call it crappy game design, but that's how Sierra did it. These games are not long. When you think about it, they're not very long, and what happens is that if you do anything wrong, if you don't do it exactly the way they thought you should have done this, you will die, and you will have to reset and go back probably to the beginning of the game to find whatever it was that you needed to complete it. And it might be that you need to pick up something in the beginning of the game to finish it at the end, and that's what's so freaking annoying. First of all, well, she is of no use to us right now. No, neither is her underwear. So right now, let's look. Table. She has a box of candy. So, well, we didn't pay for anything, and we're still a lowlife, so take candy. Okay. We got the candy. Open window. And climb. Climb out. There we go. And we'll be outside and everything. And I'm going to save here because I have a feeling this is one place where they actually... that was a really bad name for the episode. I believe that I might actually die here if I'm not careful enough. So, if we just... Well, okay, I found the shortcut. Look! It's a nice little alley with a trash bin, 2 windows and a fire escape, a fence and something sitting on this window. Yuck! Well, I'm sitting in garbage, so examine garbage. Amidst the assorted odoriferous refuse from leftist clientele, you discover leftist old left-handed hammer. Get hammer. Okay. I think that was all I needed from here. And then exit. The thing in the window is something we need a little bit later because I can't get it right now. Let's get out of here. Okay. Now, what I need to do is to call cab. Yo, taxi! And there we go. We have a taxi. Enter taxi. Vowing to hold your breath forever, you enter this miserable excuse for public transportation. The cabbie snarls, "Where to, buddy?" as he swings the meter flag down. Talk to cabbie. Looking for action, eh? This town is full of it. We got a disco that's usually full of foxes this time of night. Then there's the casino next to the all-night wedding chapel. And we got a lovely bar, but you've been there. Me, I like the convenience store next to the disco. But of course, that's just personal preference. Okay, so now I know the different places I can go here in the game. So, go to convenience store. You got it, Mac. So, we'll start out there. And as soon as we get there, I'll just pay him. And we'll see where we take it from there. See now. Ah, damn it. My cable's stuck. Ow, pulling my ears off. Well, here we are, buddy. That'll be $6. Pay cabbie. Pay. Maybe I'll see you again. Tip. I'm sorry, but it's against my personal philosophy to accept gratuity. Oh my goodness. Let's see now. Tip cabbie. Oh, he doesn't. Alright, exit. Phew! You're glad to get out of there. And we're out. Save the game. Convenience store. It's the Quickie Mart. So let's start with that. We'll just go inside before this guy shows up. Because I need... What the hell was that? Was that my phone? I think it was my phone. Sorry, I kind of got off track here now. Yes. Cheers. Let's continue just a little bit further. have a look. You are in a 24-hour convenience store. There's a magazine rack near the front door with a sign reading, "This is no library, no leading." No leading. Except for the clerk standing behind the counter, the store appears to be deserted. A small sign graces the counter. Read magazine. That one looks particularly interesting. So, anything special? Nope. Okay, let's try again. Take magazine. Okay. Read magazine. Well, it looks like this month's issue is filled with intelligent literary articles with redeeming social value. Let's see now. Here's an article about how professional window washers secure themselves to buildings with a rope around their waist. Nah. You flip through the pages until you discover, nice centerfold. Well, that, I guess, was kind of a hint. Let's see now. They have liquor over here. That's always a good thing. Look shelf. That extra large jug of wine looks like a bargain. Get wine. You grab a bottle of cheap wine and wonder how they can make a profit selling this stuff at only $1 a gallon. Holy fuck. That's horrible. Okay. Let's see now. Look counter. There was a sign over here. The wall behind the clerk is blank and the counter is completely bare except for a small sign. You wonder where he keeps the Slim Jims. Read sign. A small discreetly hand-lettered sign says, "Prophylactics for sale. Ask clerk." Well, that's just one of those funny little words for condoms. So we're going to get some condoms because even though we're going to have sex for the first time, we're not stupid. We're going to wear a condom. Ask the clerk about condom. After looking around to make certain you're alone, you quietly ask the clerk if he has any available behind the counter. Sure, we got lubbers. Obviously, you've hit his area of expertise. What kind of lubber you want? Smooth or libbed? Libbed? Libbed for hull pleasure. Colored or plain? Well, I go for plain, actually. Lubricated or rough cut? Lubricated. Striped or plaid? I said plain. Plaid, because I like the Scottish. Peppermint or spearmint? Peppermint! Sorry, I need some peppermint. Okie dokie, mister. Hey everybody, this weird just bought peppermint flavored, plain lubricated, plain libbed lubber. All the people in the store. What a pervert! He hands you the package saying, altogether, that will be $8 please. You give him the money with a pleasant thanks a lot, big mouth. I'm not sure if he's supposed to be Indian or Asian. By what I can see from the pixels, it looks like Indian, but the writing of how they kind of how the colors of the pixels kind of gives me an idea that he's Indian, but it's still like stereotypes. This is the 80s, and I guess I'm thinking about The Simpsons, Apu Nahasa Petilon, running the Quickie Mart and everything. So yeah. Okay, well, never mind that. That's the end of this episode. So I thank you guys so much for watching, and if you liked what you saw, do leave a like and a comment. But for now, I'm going to sign off, and I'll see you guys later.